Getting the correct speaker's impedance output is important for safety of the amplifier and speakers, as well as to get the distortion-free audio, because if the total impedance of speakers is lower than the amplifier can support, it will heat the amplifier and may damage it. However, if the total impedance of speakers is higher than the amplifier can support, it will create a weak, distorted sound, ultimately ruining your experience. But you can control it just by changing the wiring method. You can get the perfect impedance output that will match the speaker and amplifier. Let's get started, and I will tell you how you can measure or change the total impedance of your speakers before you start wiring. This will help you decide which wiring method is best suited for your speaker and amplifier. To make your work easy, I have designed a calculator for you. You can visit my blog speakerslegend.com to get the calculations done in seconds. It provides multiple tools for audio system setup. You have to scroll down, and here you can find all the calculators. Today I am going to discuss Speaker's ohm calculator, but it also provides you all other relevant calculators that will help you in setting up your audio setup. Here you can check speaker setup and placement calculators, as well as amplifier and wiring calculators. Today we are going to discuss only speaker ohm calculator. Open this post and take a quick overview of the whole article and then move to the top. It provides you with 4 wiring methods that are usually used in speaker wiring, and they include series, parallel, and parallel series. Here you have to input impedance of each speaker. Let's suppose I have 4 speakers and an amplifier that supports impedance from 4 to 8 ohms. Usually some amplifiers support this range, but check this value on your amplifier as it may be different. You can check its specs and know what range it supports. You also need to know the impedance of each speaker you are connecting. You can check it either in specs or measure it using a multimeter. Let's get started with an example. Suppose I have 4 speakers. First one is 4 ohms. Second one is also 4 ohms. Third one is 8 ohms. And fourth one is also 8 ohms. First we talk about series wiring. Just click on Calculate. So the total impedance is 24 ohms, which is much higher than our amplifier range. It will just create a weak and distorted sound. Let's try parallel wiring method. It provides us with 1.33 ohms, which is much lower and will damage our amplifier. Let's try series parallel wiring. Now it is within the range of our amplifier supported impedance, so you can go with series parallel without any trouble. Let's talk about parallel series. Yeah, it also provides 6 ohms, which is perfect. Now, let's suppose we have all 4 ohm speakers. In parallel series wiring, it gives 4 ohms, which is good. In series parallel, it is again 4 ohms, which is also good. In parallel, it is 1 ohm, which is not good. In series wiring, it provides you 16 ohms, which is not good. So the best approach is to go either in series parallel or parallel series. If you don't know how to do wiring using these methods, read the guide provided below. I have explained how you can do these wirings yourself even without any technical knowledge. This was all for today, and I hope you get it. See you in next video. If you are an audio lover, don't forget to subscribe.